living like Khaled.
Alright, people, you already know it's chaos. We're getting it. We got that 1-game win streak. Over 800 VC. That's because we sunk our VC into our mod player. So we're looking for 2 in a row. 5 games ago, our 35-game win streak was snapped. So we're trying to get back on track here. Looking for 2. Someone's riding that short bus. It's happening tonight. Smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Come on, let's go. Johnny Bearton, Uncle Bearton, and Simon Bearton. You don't know what to do. His name is Hammurabi. If you come through, he tried to rob you, Poppy. He got them seeds, not Poppy. Fuck that shit. I rock the Jula and I'm Rocky.
Giving to me, no time to play. Won't hesitate when I'm diving in. Swimming so deep in your water vision.
And I come through because I'm not the paparazzi. I got my side G. Filled with buzz for intellectuals. You's about to come through you off the fucking pedestal. You's a bitch and you acting like a menstrual. It's like you want a menstrual. No, you got the... You can't repeat it. Always gotta see. You gotta beat it up, and you gotta beat it. Come on. Ain't no one playing right now, 2K.
Long days, she been working long days.
I rise out.
For a seat.
Come on, let's go.
Parked up Melrose, she wanna get upon me in the broad day.
I think we might use OKC again. We had a couple of good wins with them. 1-2 out of the last 3 games with them. So.
We gonna see if with me you can keep it together or not.
It must be Uncle Bearton and Johnny Bearton and Simon Bearton and Tommy, Rudy, Reggie, Ronnie, and Randy Gobert.
Keeping your water vision blurry.
Come on, let's go.
We're going on.
We got an Ashton for fun. You got to see it up. Get the needle tucked. Bleeding starts. Shooting a 3. It's flash. You ain't needing what? And run free throw to get the cut. You can get it too. Lock him in the cage. It's visits at the petting zoo. Who do you think you're letting through? And don't be mad. Bet you 2 because our crew stepping to you. Left alone at the top is my throne. Fucking dope boy's gonna get it.
Done it for the weekend. We don't need a reason.
Yo, be the Cavs. Please be the Cavs. Yo, be the Cavs.
Maybe I'm foolish, or maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all.
Alright, let's go.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Hey guys, checking out J.J. Barea. What can we expect here?
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Farrell passes to Matthews. Feeds to Nowitzki. Passes to Farrell. Dallas moving the ball around. Barnes dishes to Matthews. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Oklahoma City the rebound. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy Donovan. He said tonight is all about putting in the extra effort on the defensive end. Coach went on to say, I put up a challenge to each and every one of my players tonight. If every player can keep their opponent from below their normal scoring numbers, they'll get the next practice off. Sounds like good motivation, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
Matthews into the lane. Pass to Farrell. There's the dish to Nowitzki. Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has. They've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Patterson setting the pick for Westbrook. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Farrell. Good on the triple.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Kings.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Here's Noel. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And George, here we go. Some solid D from Nowitzki.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And stolen by Patterson. Robert.
Yeah!
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that. Huh? Patterson. There's the feed to Westbrook. On the wing, George. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Back to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. 5 to shoot. Westbrook passes to Roberson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Collison comes in for Enes Kanter. Here's Farrell. Another three for Dallas.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
He feeds it to Matthews. Cannot hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And George, here we go. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
You know, Steve, something else that jumps out at me about him is how often he thwarts penetration with his active hand. He gets a lot of his steals as players try to make their way to the basket.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Adams. And George drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. On the Thunder with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Gibson. Norris Cole comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Enes Kanter subbed in for Nick Collison. Farrell passes to Matthews. Misses off the right iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's George finishing it off.
It doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse throwdown like that.
Clark, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
And he's already, guys, got a pretty good one. I think it's only going to get better.
And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Noel.
Shit. God.
And it's 6 points for Nowitzki. Outside Westbrook. Patterson dishes to Adams. And that one's good. Here's Farrell. He's got 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
A bit of a wobbly start for him. Seems unable to keep a hold of the ball.
Yeah, that's 3 apple turnovers in the first quarter. Not a trend he wants to continue.
Get out.
Outside for George. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 7.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Here's Nowitzki. Soft touch off the glass. Adams with it. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Adams. Enes Kanter is out there with Norris Cole. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. The Thunder leading by 4. Patterson setting the pick for George.
Where's the foul?
And it's Randy Foye with the rebound. Here's Dallas. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. George against Barnes. Inside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's George. Mavericks with the rebound.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for George. First in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you said, I mean, he'll take your lunch from you. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming at you.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a change here. Grant's checked in. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league.
That's a second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Number 1. He's covered by Westbrook. Dishes to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City and checking out Dallas. They have a lot of ground to make up. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And George kicks to Westbrook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Westbrook. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Barnes. Patterson on him. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Here's Barnes. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Roberson covered by Barnes and stolen by Barnes. Number 1. He's covered by Westbrook.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Nick Collison subbed in for Enes Kanter. Thunder shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Kicks it to Patterson. It's George on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Barnes. The 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's the rejection. Poked away. And Curry, here we go. He dishes it to Barnes. 17-foot shot on the way. Dallas, no good that time either. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Norris Cole, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Jeremy Grant comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Enes Kanter subbed in for Nick Collison.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Adams with the slam.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in this game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Stolen by George. The pass to Westbrook. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Adams passes it to Patterson. Feeds it to Robertson. Back to Patterson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Westbrook. They swipe it. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by George. And here's Barnes for three. The Thunder pull it in. Patterson's got his third rebound tonight. Here's George. The kick out to Westbrook. On the wing, George. But he recovers it. Back to Westbrook. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Matthews into the lane. They now take the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
And the Thunder with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Norris Cole. Allison comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Teague in for Doug McDermott. Pass to Roberson. The dish to Grant. Oh, trying for it. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Here is Felton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Grant kicks to Felton. The feed to Robertson. Pass to Abrinas.
We really haven't been able to get on track this quarter. I mean, things have just been out of sync for him.
Dishes it to Noel. Nowitzki right side. There's the block. Here's Roberson. Here's Collison. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Collison's got his first points in this one. It's a tie game in Dallas. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You look at the stats for George. He's got 10 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
J.J. Barea is out there with Farrell. Then it's Noel. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one drops. Barnes hits them both. Oklahoma City trailer. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Drive by Adams. It's George on the wing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. George has got 12 in the game.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
He feeds it to Matthews. He kicks it to Nowitzki. He dishes it to Barnes. He passes to Farrell. No good from outside. For the lead. And it's George missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
That's a fucking goaltend.
Mavericks leading by 3. Back to Barnes. The kick out to Matthews. It's stolen by Adams. Westbrook dishes to Adams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's number.
Noel backing down. Outside Matthews. Fires the 3. Dallas again missing. Thunder trailing by 3. And here's George for 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Oberson covered by Barnes.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
It's Matthews on the wing. It's up a 3. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Matthews. 14 points for Barnes.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Norris Cole. Here's Nowitzki. And he uses
Get out of here! God!
And it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
George with the bucket.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Farrell. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. They double team Nowitzki. Kicks to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Nowitzki. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Passes it to Matthews. Offline with his 3. Thunder trailing by 3. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Feeds to George. They double him with Nowitzki. Westbrook, he's covered by Matthews. Grant outside. Now the dish to Robertson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The shot by George, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Knocked away. Nowitzki, the pass to Matthews.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Barnes dishes to Matthews. But they'll get another chance. There's Noel. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Taj Gibson's checked in for Adams. Norris Cole comes in for Jimmy Butler. Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Teague in for Doug McDermott. Felton kicks to Patterson. And George, here we go. Back to Patterson. Pass to Collison. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Farrell passes to Noel. Here's Farrell from downtown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Patterson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Felton dishes to Collison. Pass to Patterson. On the wing, George. Left side, George. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Gibson. Enes Kanter comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Doug McDermott in for Jeff Teague. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Farrell. And the shot falls short this time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And we just finished the third quarter. And all right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. Fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Norris Cole. Adams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And George, here we go. Westbrook guarded by Kerr. Here's Adams.
The shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Barnes kicks to Curry. And there's the feed to Noel. Stolen by Westbrook. And Nowitzki with the block. Tipped away. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Maverick lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawk, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Farrell's checked in for the Mavericks. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Patterson a screen on Barnes. And George gets to Patterson. Adams, the pass to Patterson. Outside, George. There's the triple. Good.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Curry dishes to Noel. Now the pass to Farrell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Westbrook, and he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
The Mavericks rebound. Nowitzki, good.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of him.
Double team on Westbrook. Roberson dishes to Patterson. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. J.J. Barea is checked in for Curry. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Matthews goes in. The layup missed. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook passes to Abrinas. Outside, George. And it's George again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is. And I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
And that one misses. Norris Cole, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Nick Collison. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
He feeds it to Nowitzki. Outside Matthews. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Taj Gibson picks one up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Dallas calls timeout. They're losing by 1. A minute 42 left in the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Gibson. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Norris Cole. And Barnes backs in. Number 1. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Back to Noel. Outside Matthews. There's the 3. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's George. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Nick Collison's checked in for Enes Kanter.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And Noel kicks to Nowitzki. And here's Matthews from the arc. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
George dishes to Westbrook. Back to George. Looking to get back on track here. The Mavericks pull it in. Number 1. He's covered by Westbrook. Barnes passes to Matthews. And Nowitzki backs in.
Yeah, that's
so a
it.
close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled, they gave everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as Jordan presents our player of the game, Doug McDermott.
No, that's not good. Paul George. Westbrook.
1984. Vengo al mondo d'estate. Dio mi parla nel sonno.
Clutch, a couple threes in the last minute. Couple minutes for
Col
West.
permesso di soggiorno. Sono nuovo da
West
queste parti.
Westbrook.
Parto ma non so se
There you
torno.
go, take that.
Non stare
West
sveglio ad
Westbrook.
aspettarmi. Questo è l'anno dei miracoli. Crack si mangia coi tentacoli.
West Westbrook.
Ora Berlinguer, Maradona al Napoli. Io sempre col pallone in mano.
Good game.